boys. Oh, I think I might have said this early. Hello, boys. My name is Yoshi, and welcome back to my blind playthrough, 100%, of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. In the last video, we left off playing some fun minigames to change up the tide a little bit. I'm pretty sure we beat all of them. And now that we finally did that, we are gonna just go ahead and take our mass hammer and kind of just go into the world again, because why not? So, yeah. We can head back to, Redgar Forbidden Lands. Previously, we weren't even able to do one of its special treasures, but now we can, so let's, do that. There's also another power-up we missed, so we're gonna get that next, after doing this challenge first. We didn't really get a chance to use a lot of our other power-ups, but it seems like this is more or less a wider shot. Now, if you already heard what I said the first time I collected this power-up, then you might remember that, I said this power-up is sort of a reference to Toy Story in a way. Buzz Lightyear in particular. And I could see where they were getting that from. But anyway, it is definitely a pretty cool power-up. It's essentially an AoE version of the same Ranger power-up that we usually use, which allows us to oh my goodness, that one conveyor belt makes it a bit not easy. Gosh. I hate this conveyor belt. It makes it not easy to time these shots properly. There probably is a faster way of doing this, though I don't really care about it. We'll just defeat them with that so we can get to area a bit sooner. Alright. We're a bit closer than I initially thought, so definitely good for a first time. I need to actually chat. I got around 70%. Does the percent go up after I beat one? I might have to beat two to show this, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, we already have the masked hammer. Oh, we get the flame attack that King Dedede uses in his second phase, phase. It's cool. Oh my goodness, that spinneroonie. We can use the spin attack properly. We can probably do this a little bit faster than just we would do normally. Well, that's what those enemies do if they eat you, so good to know that we should probably not get hit by that. Seems like he hit me, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. This is just a really long battle. That's what this is. Good grief. I'm just gonna use charge attacks to beat him. Could not get him in time. I'll have to do the backup strat. But the charge attack definitely worked out well. Since you can charge while you wait, you may as well use it. That is probably going to be a very hard one to optimize, so I'm just going to say it. I'm pretty sure those aren't required for 100%. As long as you see that they have 100%. That's all that really matters, it seems. And it doesn't seem like these... Okay. So, it said Gathering of the Beast Council. We need to get a secret passage anyway. So... I will say, now that we've changed the setup of this, more specifically, now that we've changed up the way we go through levels and whatnot, I feel like we've actually, okay, so it was at the beginning of the level. That's what this is. It says Venture Jeep, so I'm gonna keep going. Oh, okay. It's like a semi-besting. If you come back here, you can find... It appears to be an infinite spawning time crush, which is nice. Because, as you know, we can use that to completely cheese boss battles. I'll say this multiple times before, I'll say it again. Time Crush is the most broken power-up. If you use it right, you can instant kill most bosses. All you have to do is walk up to them. And then when they go for attack normally, they won't even be able to hit you, and then you can just hit them by running up towards them, and they just die instantly. This is why I initially did not want to use this on the boss battles, because it's a bit too cheap, and you could literally win it every single fight using it, and not even have to deal with the second phase. So, you know, Caroline or whatever, when she goes into her second phase normally, you know, the other characters, when they go into their second phase, well, they won't even get a chance to go into their second phase if we have Time Crush upon starting the battle, because as soon as we go in, it'll immediately cheese the fight. Now, the way they change it, though, so that it's not too broken, is you can only use that a certain amount of times. You can't use that on every fight of the game, and even then, certain fights place the enemy in a way where you usually can't hit them immediately, but you can still hit them with good timing. It just takes a bit of practice. We haven't gotten to the carousel part yet, if I remember correctly, so we're gonna have to keep going up a bit further. I will say, collecting capsules is definitely useful, because anytime I can get it for free without having to spend one to get a different one, really helps out a lot. I could tell immediately I was gonna get hit, but that's just with my nature now. Some of these hits, by the way, are kind of on purpose, since, well, if I, were to hit him right, I could actually... Oh my gosh, I immediately lost the power up again. And I found out, by the way, Silly Dill is surprisingly much easier to beat when he's not in, when you're not doing the same regular mode that you usually do. What I mean by regular mode, I don't mean extra other stuff. I guess what I should specifically be saying is, when you're don't even have a power-up, it's even easier, because I forgot that you have this ability you can do where you can actually slide around. It only works, as far as I'm aware, when you're normal, meaning you don't even have a power-up to begin with. Meaning, if you want to take this guy out without taking out damage, normal is another way to do that. Unfortunately, it's been so long, I don't know exactly how to play. I'll just look at the control settings. Let's see here. Oh, you can crouch guard as well. Wait, what's this do? Oh. Okay. And that, I just realized that could be done with any power-up. If I had found that out sooner, that boss wouldn't have been as trolly. As for, how to dash, I don't really know. I think it just takes the place of one of the other items, so if I were to drop my ability and press Y while moving, I think I could dash. Or, no. Okay, well, I discovered how to Crouchguard, but I still do not know how to dash properly. I know there's this dash ability where you can, do this, like, quick dash that, slides you forward a little bit, like a slide, but I forget exactly how to do it because it's been so long since I've had to use it. It's been weird, but not like it matters because, well, apparently we unlocked a whole new power called Crouchguard, and if we had just used Crouchguard multiple times before, we wouldn't have taken as much damage from Armadillo, Silly Dillo, as we would have otherwise. That's why I'm a bit frustrated here. They say it's near the carousel, but we still haven't gotten near the quote-unquote carousel yet, so we'll have to go a little bit later on. Ah. Oh wait, this might be it. Oh yeah, this is the carousel ride. So this is where our power-up will be hidden, but, we can't really figure out what to do first. First, we have to beat Clawreen again. And yes, in their re-boss fight, they go straight into their second phase without doing anything extra. Kind of annoying that after all this stuff we did, we only had to do really one battle specially, and we didn't even have to beat any without taking any damage. It was just, we had to defeat them. But I will say, I expected a bit more of a challenge. Also, okay, right as I say that, it seems that my other thing that I thought was right was true, so you did have to beat Clawreen without getting hit, but still, you only had to beat her without getting hit, which, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a little bit more for that. He says the power-up is just before the carousel, so we're gonna have to... Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is the power-up we missed. Alright. It's good to know that we missed something and we were able to get it. It's also nice that they were able to tell us where to go, and now, in case you didn't already notice, we finished all of the rest of this area. Now, I did mention I would try to cut out certain parts, but, now that I'm in this level, I feel like not doing that anymore, because, one, I want to show you how difficult some of this could be, and why this game definitely still has its own challenge, despite not having a game over screen set up. In case you're wondering why I'm so confused about that, I'm used to playing like the older Kirby games, especially Kirby's Adventure for NES, where you could potentially game over. But then, even in that game, that didn't really do much either. All that really did is forced you to start from the very beginning of a level. So I guess it did cost a little bit of time. Other than that, it didn't really change anything. But of course, because of the way it was set up, it did make the boss fights almost way more difficult in that game. You actually had to plan quite a bit for them. This game does have its own challenge in some of the boss fights, like with Silly Dillo especially, but when you have a Crouchguard to kind of avoid most their attacks, I don't really see how it would be difficult. And keep in mind, we're playing in the technical main mode of the game. There's an even easier mode that makes you have even more health. And obviously I don't want to use that, because I'm good enough at these games that I can usually beat them level anyway. So anyway, got that done. Yeah, about that, ads, I think we still need to get our stuff done. Is there like a warp that we can use to like more fastly warp to the next spot? Cause well, having to go back for the next is kind of a bit annoying. So anyways, remember that thing I mentioned where I would try and collect all the remaining wallabies? Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. So I waited it a little bit because I wanted to have more fun, but anyways, fun time is sort of over, and now's the start of the really, really grinding part. If I was thinking about doing 100% a little bit more efficiently, I would have went back and did more of these. I guess more specifically, I'm focusing on getting stuff. Now, some of these challenges, I don't know exactly how to do with them. Oh, by the way, I was kidding. I'm not going to necessarily show every single one of them, but I will show how you're expected to get each individual treasure. Like how we're still getting hit, even though it's the first level of the game. As to be fair, I kind of just ran into him. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, okay, that was close. Well, we already got all the treasures. Oh, okay, this is what we had to do. I kind of figured there was something here, but I did not think enough. And we also get an extra little bit there. Alright, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably play the rest of these stages up to when I get the wallaby that I was missing, and then I'll come back when the level's over. So, with that, I'll see you guys when this level's over. Alright, we are at the end of the level now. We finished it, just like we said we would. And now we, continue on. Repeat, item, unfortunately. I should have mentioned that we probably will get repeats of those sketches. But anyways, starting with the first world, we're gonna kind of make our way back through just the main levels only, not the bonus levels. Besides, I already hit all the target times. Now this one I might have to do in full because I still don't really know where a lot of the donuts are hiding. That's the real problem. So, because of this, we're pretty much gonna forcefully find every secret that we haven't already seen before, and just hope that one of these boxes or something has a hidden secret. I know I can get back here, at least it seems like it, but I guess we can't get back there. But yeah, the exploration tends to take a bit, so yeah, we might be in here for a while. Because this is a multi-stage one where you actually have to get multiple items, I figure it'd be best to show the entire level in its entirety. At least until I clear the challenge, because if people don't see exactly where all the donuts are, then they might miss one, so yeah. Real problem is I don't know exactly when the thing starts, so for no reason or another, I'm gonna destroy everything but a couple. Oh wait, speaking of which, I need to revive myself. I'm probably gonna have to destroy all the enemies too, because the enemies could potentially spawn something. while I still have that idea, let's kill these guys. Make sure they get out. As for how we'll take out each of them, we'll kill most of the main ones that get in our way. That aren't powered up ones. That would use a power normally. Fortunately, I don't think the bomb is really needed for anything. It's kind of annoying how useless some of those can be. Well, I guess at the very least, you will see where all the hidden Waddle Dees and other items are located. Alright, let's dash at him. Sorry, our dash ended right as we were walking up to that enemy. That could not have ended at a worser time there. We'll get plenty of health from all the other stuff, so it's not that I'm worried. It's just a bit annoying that we're taking a lot of damage at all. Okay, as long as you have a power-up, you should be fine destroying these. Oh, I could destroy that from, like, up top. I did not know you could do that. Okay, here's the first donut. Right up top here. If you guys remembered that, because, yeah. If you are having trouble with this yourself, you can just pause the video yourself. Okay, that looked like it could have been another donut, but unfortunately, those were just other food altogether. And here's the Lollipop Candy, which is required for an achievement. And I think I've mentioned this before, yeah, I like this power-up. This is, like, the best invincibility theme in almost any game, which is saying a lot. We don't need to really go through all of the enemies using it. We just need to defeat everything that... We just need to get that Waddle Dee at the end. That's really all we have to do. And of course, getting the Lollipop Candy will give us another Waddle Dee. Wait a minute. Had to run against that wall, by the way, because who knows if there was a secret there. Okay, nothing there. No special bonus for killing everything. There's probably gonna be at least one of those somewhere. The problem is I don't know if you have to get lost to get some of the items or not. I'm still kind of learning this. Alright. So these tell us the way to go in order to not get lost. You can tell you get lost if you run into enemies. Oh yeah, this is the big thing I was waiting for. Okay, unfortunately nothing hidden here. Right, so we need to go for the one that has that to not get lost. Of course, now that I've played this level a couple of times, I know where to go. Alright. Thankfully, they don't seem to care about where we are, so we can just kind of sneak up behind them and attack them. It feels a little bit sad that I'm taking out these innocent ones. Well, I guess they do try to attack us in other scenarios, but I will say, if they're not even bothering to attack you, then it does seem a bit sad to take them out. But then again, you can see why Kirby may seem like not as much of a nice guy as you might think. Of course, if you look at... okay, I'm not gonna say anything else. Just know that sometimes Kirby seems like an actual beast at times, and you might know why, because it seems like he wants to just take out almost everybody. Alright. There's 2 different power-ups we can get here. Interesting. I'm exploring all the secret areas simply because, well, some of them are so well hidden that it's really hard to find them all by just going for the game normally. The only way you could figure it out is by going close. I will say Wild Frosty on his own is not quite as bad as his twin version. Fortunately, only 1 donut so far. I think the game just... I just wanted to hide all the donuts for us to... because it thinks that you don't want to have stuff. Okay, if an enemy respawns, then that tells you that you can't get any special awards for taking it out. Or I say that as the enemy definitely clearly vanished. Wait a minute. What if we wait here for long enough? Will we get something else to appear here that isn't just coins? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep it on screen to see if I can find out. Okay, no, I think that confirms it. There might just be 1 crate. If you're wondering, I was thinking there might have been another donut up there in one of the boxes. I still don't really know much about it. I just realized our regular attack becomes ranged, which is really nice upgrade to the ice power-up. Ice on its own was actually kind of bad, but crystal ice... Okay, that's not a donut, so we don't really care about it. I will say, that kind of starts in a really awkward spot. Oh, there's a donut. Definitely want that. There's our second one. We pretty much have to get every single thing here in order to make sure we don't actually miss something. Which makes this kind of annoying to remember where everything is. If I remember correctly, there was at least one somewhere here. It's quite a bit far ways away, but I know it was here. At least in this screen. Okay, well, first I should actually, get rid of this. It's nice to know that I can move up and down to repeatedly do other stuff. It seems counterintuitive. Why would you move up to stand back up? Well, apparently that makes me fall down in that case. Who would have known that? Okay, no secret hiding donut here at all. It's a bit sad. Okay, that's a hover cap and a half. As you can see, they have hover limits on some of the areas. Okay, so that ice cream on the side that finishes over here, that's supposed to tell you need to go to the one that has both cake and ice cream, but down the cake aisle. Which is important to know because there are 2 cakes in this one. So, if you go to the wrong aisle, you will get lost. Darn it, nothing there at all. What's with these secrets and being so hard to find? Yes, I'm waiting for a secret, by the way, where I go up and it'll spawn a donut all of nowhere. Like, whoa, where'd that come from? Oh, hello. I did not know you could even jump up there at all. Usually with all this hover cap nonsense, you should not be able to jump up there, but yeah, you can actually get up there. It's kind of silly because, oh yeah, trying to do the same thing from the right doesn't even work. But then, yeah. Oh yeah, see, look, that's Bud. Like, I don't think you're supposed to get up there, but I found a way to do it. Whatever. Looks like there's nothing here, unfortunately. Need to make extra sure, because some stuff doesn't spawn until a little bit later. Which makes those levels really tedious to grind out, because you never know when you've missed something. Maybe one of these areas just has an antidote, I don't know about it. It'd be nice if I knew actually which one had what, but it's hard to really know. Okay, well, I knew that was an donut. That one was a bit more obvious. That other one, not as obvious. We're at 3 out of 4 yet again. Obviously, I don't want to take forever, so if I do miss one, I'll just skip to the location of where the last one is. But anyway. Nothing there. The only reason why I'm trying to take out all the enemies is just so I could, have, those enemies dead. I knew that was gonna come somehow, and still got hit like an idiot. Alright, let's try not to get hit this time. You automatically spit yourself out after that, huh? Okay then. Ah! Nothing there. The only last part we can check is up here. Oh, okay, there it is. Alright, we got it done. No need to worry. I think the one we missed was either the... I didn't miss the first one for sure, so... It had to be either the second or the third one, or we may have just missed two separate ones on two separate runs. It's a bit awkward that we couldn't get them all at the first try, but whatever. We got it done now. We got another Gramondo. Oh, figurine. Nice. And now we have all the Waddle Dees saved in the first world. And the game tells us even. No star on the map for that though. And strangely no percent increases either. Alright, well, I know where this is, so I'm just gonna skip until I get to the sign on the rooftop. See you guys later. Oh, I'm back at the area that I left stuff on, so we're gonna go here. It's really simple, this achievement. You just had to go backwards just a little bit, and bam, you're done. Oh, why I just went up there without thinking about stuff. Actually, wait, no. I just realized we are at the end of the level. We do not need to cut out until the time's out. We could just go out here and grab the cage and be on our merry way. Alright. Most of these are stuff that we could have easily done. We just didn't know about until the game revealed what to do. And yes, I did try and get more figurines. They seem to be only for the first volume, though, at first, but then you get more for the other ones as you go further on. So that's good to know. Alright, we have... I will probably try and collect all the figurines, since it is probably required. Still not any more than 71%. Oh, this one has a bit more. Right, I forgot that I missed a lot more in this level. So you know what? I am going to do this level normally. Because speaking of which... Yep, we have to greet free seabirds anyway. Well, looks like we're doing the full level of this again. What the seabird thing means is we basically have to walk up to these birds. There are 3 of them we have to find. We have to make each of them fly away. That's essentially our greeting. Which is not really much of a greeting, more like scaring them away. But we basically have to do that for all 3 of them. And then we get the achievement. And then what else do we need? Make landfall of the Isle of Treasure, which is close to the end of the level. Not sure if I'll necessarily have to do everything this time, but I am still going to try to focus on getting almost everything, because I feel like I went a bit too fast the last time. Oh, ugh. Okay, got that. It's gonna be something for finishing this, right? Nope. Okay, that was all pointless. Why would enemies spawn there if there is no special treasure you can get from defeating all of them? That's just pure annoying. Alright. Well, I guess that's one way of getting that. I'm supposed to use the platform, but whatever. Nice, it did not explode at all. Oh. Ugh. Ugh, how did I not get hit during all of that? I'm actually kind of surprised I did not get hit during that, because it seemed like I should have gotten hit there. Oh, whatever. It works, I guess. We have 2 hidden things we need to do. We need to find the 3 hidden Waddle Dees. One hidden Waddle Dee that we missed. that was nothing, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I will say, I'm guessing I should mention this before anybody talks. Okay, we definitely need this ability for the power-up that's coming out. Now we can just take it whenever we want. Yeah, I was right. You cannot dive underwater at all. I'm guessing a last bird might be hidden on the Isle of Treasure or elsewhere. Actually, all of that was pointless. Okay, there's one over there. I can see it on the side. I'm not sure if I need to hover over all of those jumps, but I do it anyways just to make sure I, That still counts as sticky seeds. Oh, why I took damage there. I did not realize you can get enemies stuck in there. Okay, well, now we have to go over here and search under and over here. See if we can find the Isle of Treasure. I just realized the Isle of Treasure could be a bit sooner than I expected. It might actually be where the third Waddle Dee is hiding. Question is, where is it exactly? I did look around for this quite a bit, but I couldn't really find it. Oh, I see. You break off from the main area, and you can find this hidden zone. This is where the third Waddle Dee was. Alright, well, we found the Isle of Treasure. So at the very least, we got that part done. Still don't know where the seabirds are. Oh, here's the last one. Well, that makes it nice and easy. Seems they're all in the same area. That's good to know. Alright, well, we got all that done. I should have realized looking into that area sooner, it almost looks like you can go to that area. If I had seen money, then I would have definitely moved a bit quicker there. If you are trying to do damageless, the drill is kind of another good power-up for doing other stuff. It's not the best power-up overall, but it does have some good dashing. I'm just gonna do this. The whole point of this was to just skip that part altogether. Alright. I was gonna skip this, but then I decided I'm just gonna go to the end anyway. If I can, it'd be nice to at least fully finish the first two worlds, so I wouldn't have to go back as far each time I have to go to back to the store. And by the way, thanks to some of the other upgrades I got, I now know exactly what I must do with rare stones. I'll probably just collect enough until I can guarantee that all power-ups can be upgraded, and then I'll just upgrade them all. Alright. Now we have this. Avoid the spikes in a secret room, and another one that I don't know about, so I'm just gonna see ya when we go to the secret room. Alright boys, as you can see, we are in the secret room with the red dot. We're going to see if we can get through this room without hitting the spikes in the secret room. Right, let's go. See, really, it's not that bad. It's just kind of annoying. Okay, it seems it counts us up to when we get the actual cage. That's when we actually get the secret. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly where the next secret is, so just in case something happens, I'm just gonna, yeah, go for the rest of the level normally. And just hope I get something. I don't know, it could be many things. It could be, doing this mouthful without getting hit. Getting everything. I have no clue what it could be. So maybe I'll just try to get all the rings and not take any damage, I guess. I don't know, it depends. I have no clue what exactly to do. Or it could be another secret altogether. It could be just killing all the enemies, too. I don't know what it could be. I like how I said that and I immediately took damage anyway. Like an idiot. I should just spin from now on. Spam spin. Whatever. That's what I should have just done, but I was an idiot and forgot to do that. I guess they look a little bit closer than I expected. We didn't even get all the enemies done anyway. Wait a minute. I just realized a special theory that it could be. I don't know if there is any other secrets it could potentially be, so now that I think of it, it's probably take no damage during that level. So you know what, I'm going to just revert it and try again. And try to not take damage this time. And of course, I'm showing the attempt from start to finish because if I were to skip it, then people would probably get annoyed at me. So I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully this time not be an idiot and take damage right away. Because of the way this is set up, we're gonna have to go back to the beginning and then to the level if we do that. And this... Most of this is just to show you exactly how you're supposed to get it done without taking damage. And yes, the enemies were a lot closer than I initially expected. Initially, I thought I would have to wait a bit longer, but it seems that even I have missed something. So I'll just try and focus on not taking damage first. If I follow the same route as I usually do, it probably won't happen. But you never know. Right? Now the secret route here is more preferred, since I don't have to deal with cannons shooting me. Alright, second try, we nailed it. No damage. Confirmed. I like the way they do that, too. They revert it to the previous status before you played it. And it's not even no damage. Oh boy, that means there might be another secret or something that we don't even know about altogether. Well, we didn't get it, so time to figure out what exactly we're supposed to do. Oh, we need to use an ice ability to freeze the boss. That's a bit out of, place, but whatever. We need the crystal ice power-up for that, so we'll see if we can find it in the level. Otherwise, we're gonna have... I'll be right back when I can get that done. Yeah, let's be right back. Alright, as you can see, we've arrived at Farina yet again, so let's try and actually freeze her. Don't really know a good way to do this other than to probably just spam her with stuff and hope she freezes. That's about all we can do. And also realize that I probably cannot freeze her while she's doing the spin dash. Oh! Oh! Okay, we got it. We froze her. Okay, so we were able to do it on the second cycle there. Honestly, don't really need the wind ability here, since I can just use the ice ability to break any enemies in the path, so... obviously I'm not gonna show all that, so... We got that! Now, let's, we'll be right back. Back when we come back with our stuff. And yes, that was a very sneakily hidden power-up mission. You pretty much wouldn't have figured out that mission unless you played Farina with the ice ability. It froze her on complete accident while you're trying to battle her. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Good night, me. Alright, guys, I am back. Back at the end of the level. I always show this just to make sure that we actually got everything. And also because I want to get on to the next level. But yeah, we're going to be doing this for the next little bit, since I don't want to really go into the secret world without getting all the other stuff. I'm going to focus a bit more on 100%, so we're going to make sure everything gets done. From World Order, of course. Oh, and there's a battle scene where I have to win the battle without falling to water. I'll just see you when we get to that. Bye. Hello, guys. This is probably going to be some kind of weird fairy craft, but yes, I have discovered that if you use the ice power-up, you could just get screwed. But anyway, I'm just going to hit the enemies as they come up here. Okay, maybe not. So, the Fury test I'm trying to do, in case you haven't already noticed, is I'm trying to kill these enemies, not just like regularly, but also trying to kill them so that I can figure out exactly what to do. Okay, I think I definitely fell into the water there, but anyways, my Fury test is if you rock on the area and don't get hit, then it's possible that you can end up not falling into the water, but I definitely did. So you know what? Let's just be right back. Well, that didn't go so well, didn't it? Let's try this battle again. Again, I'm doing this from start to finish because it'd be silly to just do it all in a separate spot. There are probably multiple strategies to do it, but oh. You know what? I'm just gonna use no power-up whatsoever. I had this Fear Ice for a little bit, but I feel like the only way you could do this without doing other stuff is to use this. Oh, great. Okay, well, we're kind of screwed here. We pretty much need the shot power-up, otherwise we can't even do anything. That's bad, so I'll be right back when I have the Ranger power-up. Alright, guys. We're back to this big battle again. Win the battle without falling into the water. This is actually quite an annoying challenge, despite being so simple in advance. Normal power-up doesn't work. Regular power-up doesn't work. So I had to come back with the Ranger power-up, and now I'm finally able to take out those guys that we previously weren't able to take out before. And now we just have to do stuff. Also, we can apparently shoot through the bottom, which makes this kind of overpowered. Alright. We cannot take too much damage, really, because of the way this is set up. If they hit us at all, we're probably going to fall into the water by default, just because of the way the damage works. Anyways, we won it without falling into water. That took a lot longer than I expected. That was really just a case of you need this particular power-up in order to do that battle without falling into the water. Which means you don't even get to use the ice power-up for this level, which is sad, because I do like using it. So, with that in mind, I'll be right back at the end of the level again. As you can see, I pulled a fast one on you guys. I just decided I'm gonna enter this stage without doing that. But anyway, now we have just the boss left to do, which we have to clear without taking damage, and we have to destroy his roots. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to do, so I'm just gonna beat him with any power-up, really, willy-nilly, and just hope that that works. Let's see what we have to use. Or more like what I could use. We have Saw Blade, Flame, other stuff. I already tried Flame. I don't think it worked. I'm gonna say Saw Blade. Actually, that makes more sense because this is a tree boss. So if we use a buzzsaw, we'll cut its roots. Yeah, see, now that makes a whole lot more sense. Alright, we're gonna try and beat him without taking any damage first. Most of this is just waiting for an opening, and then you start attacking him. And as soon as he does something, back away. Yeah, when you don't have to speedrun, it's better to just try and focus on oh wow, that actually hit him a bit. Okay. That was big, pies. We need to destroy at least one of his roots, which is simple enough. In fact, I already completed that goal. That's how easy it is. Oh. One thing I can do is hold this down and have it try to come back to me, but okay, so whenever he does that, he's summoning those balls to attack you from the ground. Good to know. Makes sense. There we go. We destroyed his roots, and we also took him out with Buzzsaw power-up without taking any damage. Let's see if that gets all of our stuff done. If not, then who knows what power-up it could be. Alright, well, at least we got the take any damage part. That one I knew, by the way. You pretty much have to win each battle without taking a single hit point of damage, which is usually simple enough. It's the other one that's better. Oh! Ooh! Clear without using a copy ability. You know what that means, boys, is we have to defeat him completely normal. For those of you who don't know, it is possible to beat the game without using any ability, so whenever the game says clear without using a copy ability, that's basically what it entails. So, you know all those stars we saw there? I'm gonna drop my ability right away just to make sure that I'm prepared for this. Yeah, we just pretty much have to inhale the stars and then spit it back at him. It's effectively how you were supposed to play the original Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy, and then they added copy abilities to make it better, but you could still beat it without using any of those special abilities. But anyways, yeah. And speaking of which, you can apparently inhale those as well. I did not know that you can even inhale his own balls he throws down, which is kind of strange, but yeah. In case you're wondering how we defeat the boss like this, you pretty much have no choice but spam him with nothing but attacking balls over and over again. And eventually, after throwing in enough stars, he just dies. It definitely makes the game more interesting, and I would be excited to potentially play it again like that. The problem is, trying to do 100% with that. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably take this, at least one of these out, so I could have a clear shot at him. I will say, doing this without using a copy ability is cooler, and often sometimes faster than using a power-up in some cases, because if you use a power-up, you have to take a long time before you can, like, you have to take quite a bit before you can even sometimes use any of your abilities again. And if you have the right strategies with the power-ups anyways, you can usually do more damage than you can with the regular ability. That's why this is pretty cool to do. And it kind of makes sense that this is the boss we do it on, since, fun fact, this is a remake of the original Wispy Woods boss from Kirby Stream Land, though you probably expected that. They just made him look prettier in this game. But beyond that, still kind of the same idea. But anyway, we clear it without using a copy ability. It's too bad we couldn't find that out sooner, otherwise we would have probably just dropped our ability right then and there and just tried to defeat him quickly. But it is what it is. So now World 2 is cleared. And there we go. Alright. Let's see. I just realized you can go to any world in the game from this. So I did not notice this, but there's this stage list you can go to. And if you select a stage, you can just warp right there, which really helps for seeing how many wallabies you got in a previous stage. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. But anyway, wish I had known that sooner. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, cut, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!